You know, fellas, guys, ladies also. People in the world, because we're in the world now, okay? We're in the world, but not of the world, okay? In the world, it's common for people to lie about how great their life is. Now, don't get me wrong. If things are going, if something nice is happening to someone and they share it, something nice is happening to them. However, listen to me carefully. Most of the time, people are lying about their lives. Why? They want to be acceptable unto you because they want you to treat them in a manner that's in harmony with their expectations. They want you to be nice, kind, polite, and all of that towards them. So they give you an how do I say it? They give you a performance that will, how to say, that will tickle yourself to your selfishness, so that you will treat them well. Okay, that's what they're doing. So that's why you should never become. You should never feel bad about yourself because you see something great is happening with someone else and it's not happening to you. Especially when it comes to social relationships and sexual relationships. Especially when it comes to that. Listen, there are many men, I'm talking about men now. There are many men out there who are being abused physically, sexually, financially, and emotionally by their sex partners, whether it's their girlfriends or their wives. And also in marriage, it often happens. At least what the world calls marriage, matrimony. You get what I'm saying here. But those men are too afraid to say, my girlfriend is beating me. My girlfriend is threatening me. My wife is forcing me to have sex with her. My wife is raping me. My girl is she's controlling me. I don't know what to do. I can't leave her. Men are often too proud to acknowledge such stuff. And they have a good reason for it. Why? Because if a woman says she's abused, the government, the police, the court system, everyone jumps to assist her. But if a man goes through abuse by a woman, people will laugh at him, and people will abuse him more. See, and you don't want that. When you are traumatized, you don't want more trauma. You want to get rid of the trauma you're going through, but you don't want any more trauma on the trauma you have. So that's why a lot of men have developed this pride that they don't want to acknowledge when their wife or their girlfriend is abusing them. You see? And there are many men in this, okay? When men go to the police to file a report against their wife, often they're dismissed or the charge is thrown away because people don't want to believe that women can become psychopathic, okay? There are a lot of women that acknowledge that women can become psychopathic. There are females that are there are women that have been sexually, emotionally, and financially abused by other women. Okay, such things happen, but people never want to talk about it. Listen, never feel bad because you see something great happening to someone else. Often, what you see as great is only great because you agreed with the world it's a great thing happening to them. You don't see all the facts, okay? Many folks live in a hell, literally. They live in abusive households, in abusive marriages, in abusive matrimonies, I mean. They live in abusive environments, and they're too proud to acknowledge that they need help. So they cope with abuse. Yet they present themselves as if they're having a great life. And think about this, guys. Nothing besides Christ can fulfill you. Nothing. Okay? Nothing besides Christ can give you purpose. All other purposes you can fabricate will fade away. You see, suicide is something that's quite common among successful and wealthy people. When you look at the media lies to you by saying that suicide happens when someone loses uh, support of family members, when they think nobody loves them, or when they feel that when they didn't graduate high school, when they feel like a loser, then people want to commit suicide. No, Many people that are successful according to the world and have everything equal to the world, many of them want to commit suicide. Suicide is common among successful people, people that made it. Why is that? Because without Christ, there's no life. Without Christ, there's no fulfillment. Without Christ, there's no safety. But people don't want to hear this. They want to hold on to the myth and to the lie that if you make it, whatever it may be, you've made it. You've come into nirvana, as they say in Buddhism, or you've come into heaven. You have found it. Listen, many people have very, very disturbing lives. Many people are condoning that their children are being sexually molested by their sex partner as long as they can hold on to that sex partner. There are men allowing their wives to abuse their children, and they defend the wife when the wife is abusing and harming those kids. There are women allowing their husbands or their boyfriends to sexually molest their children because they're so selfishly attached to that man. There are successful people, CEOs, that are being treated as trash by their family members behind their backs, but they only are nice to them because they are a CEO, they make a lot of money, they can get stuff from them. So yes, you see there, that's a CEO. He wears a suit with a tie. He makes 200 grand a year. Yeah, some of them even have their own private jets, and you think, wow, he has made it. Look at him. No, 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 he didn't make it. It, whatever it is. Okay? Listen, when you have Christ, you're saved. So agree with Christ. You see, don't worry what the world has or what the world claims. Follow Christ. Okay? Don't follow other Christians. Because there are Christians that are deceived also, who are also stuck to satanic agreements. Follow Christ. Okay? That being said, you all,